Today we're going to be trying a hack to make a one-ingredient keto-friendly donut. And if you're new here, welcome to the Keto Twins Test Kitchen. And here we try real-life cooking hacks to see if they'll work on a keto or low-carb lifestyle. We don't know if it's going to work. That's part of the fun, or part of the travesty of this entire thing, because sometimes they do not work out. But I do have confidence in this hack today. In the past, we've made donuts here on our channel. We've made them out of pork rinds. We've made them out of a batter, which was a baked donut, but donuts are typically fried. So when I came across this hack by thefastfoodie.tv, we'll be leaving her linked in the description below the video so you can check her out. She basically takes a piece of bread and turns it into a donut. And so I figure if she can do it, we can do it with a keto-friendly bread from the grocery store. This is the Nature's Own Keto Soft White Bread, but you know, Aldi sells a great keto-friendly bread. Hero makes another great white bread that you could probably use for this recipe. And this has 1 gram of net carbs per slice because it uses a lot of fiber. So I'm hoping that this is gonna work. And our vibe is that we are technically keto. So we try to aim for about 20 to 25 net carbs a day. We've been living this lifestyle a long time, and being relaxed, it keeps us going. What else can I say? So we eat stuff like this a couple times a week, and other times we eat really simply like steak and green beans and butter and that kind of stuff. So we like to balance it all out and have a little bit of luxury on our keto lifestyle. So what I really love about this recipe is that there are no ingredient lists, there's no instructions, and it's just like, do what you want to do. And that is what we kind of do here on our channel. So you're gonna be needing some kind of white bread, keto-friendly bread, of course, water, and some kind of oil to fry it in. We're gonna be using avocado oil. You can choose the oil that fits your lifestyle and your budget. And then she has some toppings that we're gonna show you guys later, but that's pretty much it. That's the hack. So she cut off the crusts off of her bread, and these are mini donuts, okay? They're like the little ones that you used to buy in the Entenmann's bag. They're not like giant donuts, so they're portion controlled, okay? So we're gonna start cutting the crust off of our bread. That's all precious donut if you cut it off. Just want to get the brown parts off. I wonder if it really matters. Were you a crust off type? Can we like make one with the crust to see if it makes a difference? Because it seems like it's a waste. Maybe it'll taste a little more burnt. I'll do a couple more. I don't think it matters. Oh, whatever. What do you know? By the way, we don't take anything seriously that each other says. Not anymore. Not after 39 years of 39, 40 years. 40. Well, I figured we didn't really criticize each other when we were one. We have our bread decrusted. We have the crust. Sarah's insisting that we make one out of this to see if there's any difference. So basically she takes water with her fingertips and kind of pats it until it becomes wet and then turns it into a ball. So we're gonna do that. There's no instructions other than her video, so let's just try to do it. I don't know. She kind of made it into a ball. I think I put too much water. What is the shape that you're going for? A ball. Okay. So there, that's fine. Don't squeeze it too tight. Otherwise you're not gonna be able to put your fingers in it. I mean, it's not doing what she did. Maybe there's a different chemistry involved here. I'm looking at the texture of it. It turns it pretty much into like a dough again. So that's what the texture is. It shouldn't look like bread. Just fold it in on itself. Sarah, it's easy to say. I'm just saying. What am I supposed to do? Stand here while you're confused? I'm not looking confused. Like it. I'm not confused. I'm the one that's doing it. Sarah's taken over, and she says that she's just pressing it in on itself over and over again. But I feel like you need to break apart the original structure of the bread and kind of make a new dough out of it, if that makes sense. So that's what I'm doing here. And this has been a couple minutes I've been doing this. But I feel like it's a little bit more pliable than Here's Emily's what I made. This is after about 5 minutes of kneading, so just keep going, add a little bit of water, use pressure, and eventually you get a ball. Listen to me. So those are Emily's onion rings. I'm not And these are mine. I'm not prepared for any kind of criticism. More. Okay. This one has a lot more water in it. Okay, here's our avocado oil. See, they're tiny, so we don't need a lot of oil. The creator did note that the oil does have to be hot or the bread is gonna be oily. So maybe 350 degrees, and you're not gonna fry them for that long. So we're gonna heat this up and then we'll continue on. And I've decided to not do the crust because I feel like it's just gonna be too hard to manipulate. So that's just my gut feeling on that. I don't have much hope right now. All right, first one's in. Does it say how long? Till No, of course not.
until it is done. Oh, it's starting to float. Okay.
That looks vile. Okay, great. Nothing a little frosting can't fix. That looks like some kind of sea creature.
This looks like a loofah.
Okay, that one looks a little different. That one's not as spindly looking. They all have a different aura, a different story to tell.
We'll keep them, separate so we can see who's turned out better.
Okay, so she does some really cute toppings in hers, and we're gonna follow suit. We're gonna do a little bit of Swerve confectioners with some heavy whipping cream for the frosting. And along with that, we have these Good D's rainbow sprinkles. They are pricey, but I mean, they last for like over a year. So I mean, if you wanna decorate stuff for the next year, get some of these. We'll leave them linked in the description. The next one is gonna be a cinnamon sugar dupe, which we're gonna be using granulated Swerve and a little bit of ground cinnamon. The third one, we don't have little stars like in her video, so we don't have anywhere to make them. We're not doing it. I've already lost my will to live already with this recipe, so.
Wait, be careful.
This is me being careful. That's how I do everything on this channel.
Oh, see?
One of Sarah's survived. Yeah.
What happened? He's empty, it's all right. Like my soul right now. Confectioner Swerve, a splash.
Heavy whip. Kind of go with the consistency that you see fit. More?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, if you wanted to like actually dip it like she did, I think you're gonna need it to be pretty runny. Plop. Okay,
now what?
Now get it out of there. One piece. It's a donut, people.
Second flavor, cinnamon sugar. I'm eyeballing it again. Cinnamon.
Maybe like move it, like do this. Kind of shake it in the bowl.
We're gonna go downstairs and try them.
I have a feeling I know what you're gonna say.
What? I'm proud.
They're not that bad.
They're not that bad. Now, what are they gonna taste like? Because they're pretty heavy, and that's concerning. Do you hear that? That's heavy.
A lot of work.
Right. A hack? Is it a hack?
I don't know.
You just add some flour
It's a hack
together.
that
Add some flour and yeast together, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, people experiment, and it might not be the best donut ever, but it's something. Okay, ready? Cheers. Trying the sprinkle one first. It tastes like a funnel cake.
Yeah.
Not really like a donut. Not bad.
Pretty good.
Would I call it a donut?
No.
It does hold on to the oil a lot, so be aware of that. Emily, I think, made hers a little.
I used more water.
Right.
It was like almost squishy. Sarah tried to use a less amount of water and kind of work it more, but I just don't think that you can do it without like adding a lot of water. So almost so that you're squeezing it out.
Mm-hmm.
That's what made Sarah sick when she was watching it.
So, okay. These are mine, which might be a little bit more dense. I mean, mine held up. Maybe let me get the inside. Not like it looks like that much different from the outside.
It's pretty good.
Definitely edible.
Yeah. Hey, compared to where we were about an hour ago, I am ecstatic. I wonder if you just pulsed the bread in a food processor and added water, it would be easier, because there is a structure to that bread that just doesn't want to let go.
Mm-hmm.
You would think that it would be easy to just kind of...
I think it's the fiber, the
Right.
extra fiber of the net,
Maybe.
lower net carb bread. Because the dough balls that they had in the videos were very
What?
They're
look
wet,
like-
but they look smooth. Like
Right.
ours never got like that smooth.
Mhm. So if an hour ago you would have asked me what I would have rated this recipe, it would have been like a 2.
Mm-hmm.
But now that I've eaten it, I'm gonna give it, out of 5 stars, a 3.
I thought you were gonna be
Just
higher
because,
than that.
okay, fine.
No, that's fine. No, judge it for
Yeah.
out of your heart.
Okay.
You called it a 3. I
It's
was gonna say it was
cute.
a 5.
5 out of 5.
No, out of 10.
Wait, our keto twins.
Oh, okay.
system
That's
of-
why I was like, I thought 3 was really low. You're right. Okay, if out of 5, then yeah, I would agree it's a 3.
Right. If you could figure out a way to make them faster, because we spent like 5 minutes each. do
And
it.
each donut.
Yeah, and that took, we were doing it for about 30 minutes. So
Right.
if you could figure out a way to like make it faster, these might be a really cute snack to whip up.
Give it a try. Let us know if you guys do. We love hearing if you guys test out our recipes. Not our recipes.
Well,
but
the recipes.
The
And
recipes
you know
that we
what?
try.
And the other thing is we love hacks like this because they're fun to try out.
Right.
We don't know how it's going to turn out. We don't know if it's going to work with keto-friendly ingredients. So this is the type of stuff that keeps us interested and excited. I mean,
even though we might not seem like we're having fun.
I know.
We are.
It is just, we don't want it to fail.
Right. We want to come out with something in the end.
We want to show something at the end of the video.
Sometimes it doesn't look like we're going to have anything. We're like, there's videos that we've scrapped midway through that we've never shown you guys. So we're happy
no one
that
wants
we
to
had
see
a
my
product.
attitude at the end of those.
We made something.
Mm-hmm.
Please be something. The please be something chant
A lot of the
worked.
comments, it did not turn into anything at all. So there you go.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you
Maybe
didn't
we
you
have
didn't
one.
tell me that.
Well, what am I going to do? Tell you midway through the video that this is doomed?
And YouTube's algorithm seems to think you're going to like this video, so why don't you click on it and see if they're right. And we'll see you over there. Anyway, I'm Sarah.
And I'm Emily.
And we are the Keto Twins signing out.